Welcome back to our review of the 2018 Mitta Mountain Rally, Round 2 of the MTA NSW Rally Championship. Heat 2 consists of 3 stages, 2 relatively short stages of 22 and 18 kilometres respectively, followed by the final 39 kilometre Dorchip Range stage. To get the heat started, we head to SS3, Mount Benambra. At 22.73 kilometres, it starts on a downhill run across a ridgeline and then finishes downhill into the farmlands of the Mitta Valley. Consistent driving would see Andrew Mora maintain the same position throughout the day. He finished both heats and the event in 8th position. The new car and a new rally means a lot of learning.
Yeah, starting to get the hang of it. There's a couple of little things I want to have a bit of a tweak with, but I built the thing myself, so it's all a learning progress, so we'll get there. It'll be good.
Paul Eccles in the Subaru WRX was doing well after Heat 1, sitting comfortably in 5th outright. But as conditions dried out, there were a few two-wheel drives setting some impressive times, dropping him back to 7th in Heat 2.
That was awesome, that stage. Yeah, had to work hard and so much grip in there. It was surprisingly. A couple of little slippery spots, but generally it was really good.
And with the combined heat times, that's where he would finish the event in 7th outright. His son Stephen Eccles, having his very first drive in a WRX, was doing well. He was seeded down the order at car 25, but managed to squeeze just into the top 10 for Heat 2.
Yeah, it's been really good. I've enjoyed every second of it. The road's been fantastic. It's been nice and grippy, been fairly dry all day. So yeah, I've had an absolute ball here.
In the damp and slippery conditions, a two-wheel drive might be a disadvantage for some, but for Andrew and David Travis in the Nissan Gazelle, it didn't seem to be an issue.
Look, when it gets a bit flowing and there's not too much stop-start stuff, we can match them. Bit of horsepower up the hill also helps, but we're trying. But it's we're really here to compare our times with the two-wheel drive guys.
They were equal 6th with the escort of Tom Dermody after Heat 1, but couldn't match his pace in Heat 2, finishing 5th. But their overall time was enough to secure a very impressive 6th outright. Matt Lee and Kathy Elliott in the Subaru WRX were having a much better Heat 2 after dropping time due to a flat earlier. They were getting into the flow of things, and the cabin conditions may have been less than ideal after the long 39-kilometre stage.
Yeah, I hope all the sweat and stinkiness in this car was worth it, because we worked pretty hard, but that was really fun. Those last 3 stages of the day were really, really enjoyable. I'd lost my confidence after the first couple, plus our puncture, but yeah, I felt heaps better in those, and it turns out I don't mind going downhill after all.
And will he be back for the next combined event?
Yeah, definitely coming to Bateman's Bay. That'll be a good weekend away, as much as anything. Actually, always been interested in doing it, so the fact that it's part of the BRC this year is good motivation to come up.
They finished the heat in 6th, but the flat in SS2 Razorback would see them outside the top 10 in outright positions. Ben Hayes finished Heat 1 in 3rd, but couldn't match the pace of the 2 New South Wales two-wheel drive cars. As the stages dried out, the four-wheel drive advantage diminished, and there was also a few issues inside the car.
Yeah, we had just some fuel surge issues, so just took a bit of confidence away throwing corners and cutting out on us halfway through. So otherwise the car's going fairly well, but yeah, just a bit of confidence back from that issue.
The Hayes team dropped back into 7th in the heat, the two-wheel drives of Travis and Dermody finishing in front of him. His overall time for the 2 heats, splitting the 2 two-wheel drives for 5th outright. He was the first Victorian. In what could only be described as some brilliant driving, Thomas Dermody had the classic escort flying. He was 6th after Heat 1, but then went on to set the 3rd fastest stage time in both the Mount Benambra and Dorchip Range stage. He was 4th in the Bullhead stage.
Yeah, I think this is the best rally I've nearly done to date, you know. The stages are beautiful, they're nice, twisty, real driver stages, real good fun. And the thing has went off like clockwork all day, like, you know, you got to commend the organisers on the way the rally's been run.
Dermody is a seasoned competitor and his experience shined through. He finished the heat and the event in 4th outright. Join us for part 3 of our review, where the battle for the lead intensifies.